Hey, this is Max. I'm here with Marvel Puzzle Quest. This is actually one of the first app games I've ever played on a phone, going back a while. And got some nice rewards. So this game I actually played a long time ago. I kind of quit it when I discovered the newer games that I play now, such as CSR2 and some of the others. So I decided to go look for my old account, and I was able to find it. And I realized that I still have all my characters here that I collected a long time ago. But because I was away from the game for years, it has changed quite a bit, with 5-star characters being the norm now, whereas the 5-star characters were still pretty much non-existent when I quit. So just having been away from it for a while, I decided, hey, it's time to maybe break it back out and have some fun again. This is your typical match 3 type game with a twist. It has some of my favorite things, which is Marvel superheroes and match 3 combined as a kind of a combination thing you can play with. You get to select your champions. They all have unique abilities, and based on their abilities, you can have some pretty interesting battles. So let me just run through some quick gameplay here. It's been a while, but I still remember most of it. So let's see how well I do nowadays. Now, this is a pretty easy daily event. The whole point here is, regardless of what you're seeing, the main concern is to match as many colors together as possible in one move. Now, this move here, the 4, will eliminate the whole row. If I can get 5, obviously I can get a special. This one here, 6, 3 yellow, 3 red in one shot, and you drop the map down and potentially match another. So it's kind of a, what do you really want to look for? And it depends on the colors your characters like. For example, if I go with pink or purple, depending on how you look at this color, I can eventually get her to steal the enemy's AP. So a start like this would give me 2 reds plus the pink, and it resets the map in a different way. Now I got another 4 match right here for another whole row, plus the random drop row, which means I'm going to be able to get a decent amount of the what do you call it? Gems or tiles, whatever you want to call them. So AP, let's see, green AP, deal 231 damage for each. So he's going to use up all the green AP. The thing is, I may not have that many green AP yet to waste on it. So I'm going to go ahead and boost that up before I worry about it. Blue is good for her. She uses blue and pink. Red and yellow and green for him, and she uses blue, and her blue is very powerful too. So if I can, I'm going to definitely fill out blue. But in the meantime, let's fill out her pink if possible, so I can steal some of those blues from the other guys, like so. Haha! That just added a bunch of tiles to my side, and I just filled up a special for her with the blue, which heals you if you need it. I'm okay right now. I want to fill up blue for her because she has a pretty devastating one. Although right now I don't have that option. I don't have anything that comes close to the blue. So more likely I'm going to do this, get black, and also potentially get more reds. Again here, either yellow or red seems to be the main color I'm going to get. Yellow's getting closer to filling up for him. I'm going to get the yellow first. Now they also have a lot of reds, and that champion also used red, so it's kind of a concern here if I let it go for too long. But one of my big ones just filled up. Oh, there's that repulsor blast. I knew it's coming. That's going to use up a bunch of the red, but it does a decent amount of damage. However, Storm has a passive that when I get hit, she hits back. Now, let's put their Storm up front, and then let's do our thing. So this here hurts the whole enemy team for 1838 and stuns the target for 4 turns. So I'm going to kill Iron Man, take her down almost to nothing. Oh, or I take everybody almost down to nothing. Stun her so I can go back to Black Widow and take care of her real quick. He does this nasty one that does damage to himself, but he heals in 2 turns if you don't lose that tile. So that's a big question there, right? Am I going to lose that tile or not? If the enemy doesn't use the tile because they're stunned, then I'm good. I'm going to get my health back like that. Now I also have victory. Oh, I was about to say I have a 5 in a row, which would have been great. But that was an easy win right there. You get the recruitment thing, you get that. Now there's a 2-star recruitment token coming up, so we want to keep going. And 1000 ISO 8. All stuff you need. Let's see what I get for the resupply today. Okay. One more day, I get 50 hero points. Now, here's my current issue. My roster's full, right? So I can't get any more heroes added because I'm out of roster space. The problem here is that the next space cost 800 of those coins. And those come very slowly if you're playing for free. This is why I kind of quit the game before, because I found that what happens is I end up having to buy slots because I'm playing enough. And then when you buy slots, you spend real money. Unless you're patient and you get lucky to get like 1,000 of these coins from one of the random drops from this event, the taco token thing here. So it's one of those games that can sort of get expensive pretty fast if you're not careful. That's why I didn't really get heavily into it. Well, I did get heavily into it, then I quit for that reason. Now, here's another interesting thing is, yes, you could heal like this. You could use the heals, okay? And they do regenerate slowly if you use them to 0. But if you use them, of course, this goes down. But if you want to refill them, again, it costs that. So that's another point, that if you use it all the way to 0, then this starts to, and if you're in a rush, it starts to cost you those coins. Those coins are one of the biggest currencies that you need in the game. All right, let me see here. So I could heal him or her. They're both hurt. Or I can stick with my other characters. For example, I could use Storm's fine, so she's good. I can switch him out for him, and he's pretty good. And then she's hurt. I could switch Magneto in. Well, actually, I could switch Magneto in for her, or I could switch him in. He's kind of obnoxious himself. He's fun to have, but he's low level, so I'm not sure survivability is that great. Let's try Magneto. Now, this one's going to be interesting. It's waves of enemies, so it's actually 6 opponents that you have to deal with at a certain level. So let's see what happens. All right, the good news about these guys is they do these dropped countdown tiles, but they don't actually move your tiles. So you have a lot better control over the stuff you need. Now, Magneto uses these pink ones. He changes 3 of the non-blue basics to blue and creates 5 red tiles when he uses the pinks. So it's good to get him going because you could potentially add a ton of tiles to your list of tiles very quickly. But they will start doing countdowns soon enough. So let's see here. I want to get that blue down here so I can get the blue added to my. All right, so here we go. So this is where it starts. So these guys have countdowns, and now you have opponents coming in like her that's going to start using the tiles like this. So this is where I'm going to have to really consider what I'm going to do. But again, I need to get rid of these meteor hammer ones because they can get pretty dangerous pretty fast. And that's this guy. Oh, not him. This guy uses a meteor hammer, so I might want to get rid of him. But by getting rid of him, I will add in characters like that actually will use their specials as well. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. This one, it's not worth using for him. I don't have him upgraded enough on that blue anyway. So I'm going to focus more on other things. All right. This is bad. I need to be careful. Oh, good. They went for black, so I can get blue. And this is why I need this, because I can clear this entire group with one move. So I'll get the last 2 opponents popping up now. Right? So 3 down, 1 shot, 3 more comes in. Now, Wave 2 of 2, 4 enemies. Alright, so now I'm almost there with red, and therefore I'm going to go ahead and get it. There's more blue, but no, none of these guys. These are the same deal. They don't actually move the tiles, which is great for me. I don't need black. I do need blue. So let's get blue. Again, the quicker I can get storm filled up, the quicker I can end this battle. But at the present, I'm still a little short. And that countdown's moving. Okay, this is where I'm going to use this. So what he does is convert 3 basic tiles to blue, right? Blue, okay? And then you want to do stuff that allows you to get more blue. So you can do a 5 in a row like this. And then I can get potentially something where it's going to be another double move. So let's see. So that's a 5. That gives you that. That's a nice special. That's an extra move. And it does a lot of damage when I click on it. So this guy can be taken down quicker. I have that ready. I have that ready. So I'm going to do this. And now Wolverine has pretty devastating damage, but it's towards one enemy. This one, he does a strike tile, strength 45 plus 1 for every 3 red AP. So he's got a pretty good power here, but right now, again, I can clear the map with her. And she's one of the beginning characters. She's not even considered like top tier or anything, but she's just decent as a basic 2-star character from this game. So big boy again. This guy, I'm going to now use this. Okay, now I can just finish this off. Because we're down to the last guy. And that's it. Victory, yet again. So these are the deities. This is something I always do just so I can collect the deity rewards. And you get the taco token suite, which gives you random rewards out of a pile. But it's well worth getting. And here, oh, this is a super easy one. This one's kind of fun. You got to use a 1-star, but I only have 1 because I needed the space for the other people. But he happens to be good enough to take care of this one really fast. Good old, oh no, that's going to hurt. No, that really hurt. All right. I take it back. I thought I was going to say that's going to be really good, but actually right now I'm getting my behind handed to me. The good news is I see greens, and one more will allow me to use, she used her special first. That's okay. I got this. She's only level 8. It'll do like 300 damage or something. Oh, 100, even better. Okay, let's see. Ha! Wreck the board. And once I wreck the board, I get to do this. Yes. Oh, Berserker Rage. Ow. That really hurt. Okay. Now, that's a problem because I could take one of these guys out with my second skill, but it does 550 damage to myself. Okay, so yes, it kills him, but also it hurts me. That's not a big deal if I had a lot of health to burn. At the present, I don't have a ton of health to burn, and they got this attack increase thing going, so it hurts. And I don't have any good tiles to move, so I'm kind of hoping that this will work out in my favor. But oh, finally. And here we go. This is over. Yes. These these moves that knock out stuff in the map can really help, or sometimes really not help. But it is kind of fun to have that power. That's a good one. I like Juggernaut. It's the only 1-star I kept for that reason, because he's kind of fun, and he does some crazy random attacks. All right, this is Behemoth Burrito. So I'll do this, but it really depends on whether I have. Oh no, I need Gwenpool. And I don't have Grimpool. Oh. So this is like a special one that you need a specific character for. So I guess I am out of luck. This is essential. So definitely going to do this one. Now this one's good. I get to use the high level characters that I have, and they're all pretty well off. For example, I got this guy, this guy. They both use black, but he can actually generate blue. No, use blue to generate black, and he can use black and red and yellow. And then you can throw in somebody who uses a different color set, like him, who also uses black but also purple, to kind of take over the others, or him, or him. They're all good. Or she can use the greens. So it really, you have a lot of flexibility depending on which way you want to go. But my personal favorites for utilizing green is, well, let's use her. She's good. She's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, I start off in a beautiful map. First move, generate special attack. Okay. Now, so this one is the bonus. So matches with anything that makes the match more powerful. Naturally with red. Now that hurt a little bit, but it's not hurting my feelings that bad because I'm going to be able to still move this along pretty well. Let's get some blues. Okay, reds are always used. Now, here's the beauty of this. Convert 7 random team-up tiles into basic reds. So red, 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 etc. This is a great move to boost up those reds I need, just like that. And then I have options here which way I want to go with the rest of these. Obviously, this one's probably going to be good. And now I am going to also have to focus on getting rid of that thing. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so back, ooh, they took the yellow from me. All right, that's okay. So this defense tile needs to go because they take less damage while it's up. I need a blue as well. So since I don't have option for blue at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that yellow for defense. Now, they disarmed some of my traps. That's bad, but it's not a total loss here because I can still do this to get rid of part of their move. Now, I'm kind of short on green, which I really do need. But in the meantime, at least I have the option to do this and get some of my powers ready to go. All right. Now, at this point, I can finish one of the opponents in one shot. This guy. Okay. But I want to save that more powerful attack for later. She has the 2-shot one. This is not that great. It uses red. Cyclops actually does better with this one because it does a lot more damage. So I'm going to use him with the red and just kind of pew him out. Get my purples. Okay. Oh no, you took away my traps. That. Ooh. That upset me. All right. So round 2, though, it's coming. This is why I'm saving these. Oh, no, no round 2. What am I thinking here? Well, anyway, that turned out to be easier than I thought. I was saving all those specials thinking there was a second wave, and it turned out to be nothing. So this is great. Claim rewards. I'll take it. And here we go. Oh, this is the one with waves. All right. Completed that required one above. So now level 80 to 87, and this is going to have waves of enemies coming. And I get Doctor Doom stuff. All right, perfect. Okay, so these three, what I found to be weak is she doesn't seem to get any good greens. So having her in didn't really boost much. He's good. He's good. And you know, I can switch him with Johnny here because Johnny does similar style, or I can switch him with Magneto, who's quite devastating as well. So only 4 minutes. I'm pretty much healed. I'm only down like 100 health, so it's let's do it. Let's just go ahead and go in and see what we can do. All right, so this one is going to be a little more interesting depending on what tiles I'm starting off with. I want purples. Oh, they're getting lucky on that drop pattern. I don't like that. Now, I'm sacrificing traps, but I need the tiles right now more than anything. So we're going to do this. Now, what Blade is doing is every round, he's adding these little things like this. What they do is they increase the damage you do per hit. These things are nasty once they build up. I mean, if you have a ton of these lined up, you can start dropping enemies with one hit. Now, I want to use certain colors. Oh, that sucks. Just got rid of all my stuff. Not a complete loss, but definitely not what I was hoping for. Okay, so I'm having some problems getting the colors I want here, so I'm going to focus on Magneto first. Okay, and Blade's going to keep doing that. But what Magneto does is, so this will give me a bunch of protect tiles, and that's important because for now, they have a lot of countdowns that's about to hit. And the less damage I take from it, the better. So I'm going to try to save my behind here because I obviously can't match these out in time. Now, green isn't used at all by my characters, but I really don't have any other good options other than taking away one of my protect tiles, which now that's going to hurt a little bit. Okay. So, Blade, you keep doing what you got to do so I can see if I can get some. All right. So we can knock this whole row out with this move, but we may want to get rid of Shinobi Koran here because this guy is going to keep putting down these countdown tiles, which is a problem. Uh-oh, Loki. He's going to convert some of my stuff to his. That's his little trickery thing, but good thing Blade will keep dropping his things. Okay, so again, the tile's not looking all that great in my favor. I don't have any traps down, so it's a waste to use the traps. Now, Blade's move here, 2 purple attack piles of base strength 382 with bonus 105 strength for each friendly strike tile on the board. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the time to use this. Now, that can get matched out real easily. So what I need to do is actually shift something out so that it doesn't get matched. And this is one of the ways to shift it, but it only drops it one row. That doesn't help. If I drop that, that'll match out. So what I need to do is actually match it in a way to try to hopefully move just this row and not give them too great an opportunity. Now, she may convert some of my stuff. Okay. All right, that hurt. That hurt. Took away some of my stuff. It's not that bad yet, but I'm right now out of specials, and I need something to happen. So, all right. So we took down the countdown boy, but we didn't take down everything. Oh, they're getting tons of tiles. That's bad. Magneto having power is never a good thing for me. Because I know how he works, and that's going to hurt. So they've been gaining tons of tiles, which means I'm in a lot of trouble here. Okay. Look at all the moves the opposite team's getting from just random movement of the tiles. Okay. All right, my turn finally. Let's see. So red, yellow, I have nothing going on with the rest of these, so let's get the red going first. And then we can do hopefully more. Yeah, never let Magneto get on a roll. It's a real big problem. See, they have so many tiles. They're pulling all their specials. That's not a good thing for me. And they're gaining more. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay. So this is definitely not going my way at the moment. But it's not all a lost cause yet. All right, he's casting more projectiles. And he's doing his other special. That's the thing about Magneto. When he's on a row, he's on a row. He's just going to boom, 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 boom. And it really gives you a headache. All right, so my turn. Because I have the wonderful extra attack power things going, it's helped me with that little drop pattern to get rid of Magneto, thankfully. And they get a really good special again from that little swap thing. Yeah, I'm definitely on the losing end of getting these together, the tiles. But on the other hand, let's go ahead and get rid of somebody here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 team up tiles, not worth the effort. Let's stick with the basic attacks because that'll keep us going. I'm doing okay because my team is pretty strong, and fortunately with Blade, keep adding these. Each individual attack that's being processed does so much damage that it's still worth it to use regular attacks. Yeah, Loki's got to go. He's starting to annoy me. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle this out of the way so that they can't get rid of those attack tiles. I mean, attack strength tiles. Oh, of course he does something to it anyway. It's all right. We'll get 2 more. Okay, so black. Oh, good. This is going to be good. All right, so this will take her out, and I can start working on Loki. I'm not really worried about Bagman. He sucks. But Loki's got to go. Fortunately, Loki didn't cost me the match, but definitely wasn't that good. Only 3 14 up tiles. Not worth sacrificing. We'll do it this way first. All right, that didn't do as much damage as it could have, so that's good. Okay, now. So now I got the purple. Now I can finally kill Loki. Goodbye. Oh, that was annoying. 1, 2, 3, only 5 team up tiles. It's really not worth using yet. I'd rather do this and get myself some black tiles. Now, 6 red tiles and attack tiles, strength 190, or I can just kill them, or try to kill them with Blade. And now Magneto can definitely finish the job. Yeah, this game was sloppy. I made a lot of mistakes on this one. Probably didn't match the 3 characters up too well either. They were kind of a little bit conflicting with each other. Plus, the enemy team was fighting me for every color I was looking for, which didn't help either. The good news is, of course, I did manage to finish. Okay. Dr. Doom. Claim. Taco token. So that's where I'm going to go back here. I got add level to Dr. Doom. Yes. New level. 168. So he's starting to slowly go up. I got Immortal Hawk to recruit, but I got no space. But I have 12 days, so I got time. Hopefully between now and then I can get 800 of these and somehow get that slot open up, or I'll just have to get rid of a 2-star if worst comes to worst. But yeah, so this is Marvel Puzzle Quest. Again, it's kind of thought provoking, and with the abilities of your heroes and stuff, it is a fun game to build characters and play. I just started getting back into it, and I really do enjoy it again. Although I do know that my progression playing as a free-to-play player is always going to be pretty limited. As you can see, you need to kind of card up these characters in a certain way for them to be the most effective, and then you also want the higher star guys, which are going to take forever to card up because it's very hard to get these cards. By the time you get them comic book carded up to the max, the new guys are all released that are going to be even better. So it's a never-ending chore of trying to build these. This is exactly the kind of thing that keeps you going, though. So it's really up to you if you like this kind of game or not. If you do, it's okay to invest a little time. The other thing is this game doesn't take nearly as much time as, say, grinding RP in CSR2, because after a little bit, I run out of ability to progress because my guys are hurt and I need to let them heal. So it's one of those play 20 minutes and then leave for the day, come back in a few hours, play 10, 15 minutes. So it's kind of cool to have as a side game. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you like this kind of game and you play it too, if you actually played this game and have some tips to share, feel free to let me know. If you like this kind of games and like to see gameplay videos of it, I'll be happy to make them. And as always, if you would like to get notifications when I put up new videos, please subscribe to the channel so you can get them. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.